Coming up on UT 10 News, a look at a dog virus close to home.
And we'll also follow how the government shutdown is affecting students.
Plus, Jessica Lemieux has highlights from Rocket Volleyball. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Rosendale.
And I'm Dina Mitchell.
According to the Department of Education, 14 million undergraduates are having difficulties applying for loans because they can't get access to their federal documents.
Reporter Morgan McDougall is live in the newsroom. Hi, Morgan. Is the shutdown having any other effect on students?
Yes, Dina. Medical research and lab work has also been affected.
Due to the shutdown, federally funded research programs on campuses have already been discontinued. The shutdown will cost $300 million per day. The university says they are monitoring the situation.
We will just be making sure that students are not penalized because of maybe a Pell Grant not being administered on a timely basis.
Students say they're scared for the future effects.
I'm just nervous that my financial aid won't go through for next semester.
The government has been shut down for 15 days, causing taxpayers to pay over $4 billion. I am Morgan McDougall, live in a UT newsroom.
A virus is causing serious illness and even death in dogs. Reporter Mike Smith looked into what dog owners can do to help protect their canine companions.
Last week, 6 dogs died and a number of others became very ill in the Ann Arbor, Michigan area. A virus known as circovirus is believed to have caused their death. Circovirus is known to affect other animals but has never been seen in dogs until now. Last week's outbreak was not the first. In early September, 4 dogs died from circovirus in the Cincinnati area. No one is certain how the virus is being spread, but Dr. Kitson McCumber of Douglas Road Animal Emergency Center has some advice for owners who are concerned.
Your dog's in your own yard and on a leash, you are exposed to fewer things than if you're at the park and running around, or if your dog's running loose in a neighborhood.
Symptoms of the circovirus include lethargy, abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. If your dog displays any symptoms of the circovirus, the best thing you can do is get it to the vet right away. I'm Mike Smith for UT 10 News.
UT hosted a walk on Sunday to fight world hunger with Each Step. Toledo area communities responding to Overcome Poverty sponsored the walk. A crowd of about 150 walked on University Trail just south of Rocket Hall. Participants also donated canned goods and money.
You know, with $16 a month from food stamps does not stretch very far. And without the help of these programs, it would be impossible.
25% of the money raised will be sent to local charities, and the rest will go through the Church World Service.
AAA was on campus to teach students and the community how to care for their cars. On Friday, the university hosted a workshop near Tucker Hall that covered basic car maintenance. Drivers were taught how to check their oil, tires, and how to save money when getting their car fixed.
I would highly recommend this class to everyone that would be interested. I think not only can women benefit from it, but I think men can also benefit from it as well.
UT celebrated the 16th annual Banned Books Vigil on October 10th at Carlson Library. Students and staff came to learn about books that have been banned and censored due to their content.
We don't know what it's like to have the police pound on the door and steal our books so that they can be put in a bonfire then, which is what happened in Nazi Germany, and it's happened in other places.
Some nationally known banned books include To Kill a Mockingbird and 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm Jessica Lemieux, and this is your UT 10 Sports. While the football team had a bye week and most of our teams were playing away games this weekend, the one exception is the women's volleyball team, who hosted a pair of back-to-back matches in Savage Arena. The women opened the weekend on Friday when they faced Northern Illinois. The Huskies took a 2-1 lead, but the Rockets came back in the fourth set and powered through the fifth set, where they tacked on a win for conference play. Senior Lauren Raftel led the team with 27 kills for the night. This game ranks Raftel as the 9th in school history to top the 1,000 kill mark. UT outdug the Huskies 83-72. Freshman Ellen Hayes also made 24 of those digs. The Rockets would go on to win the match 3-2. On to Saturday's match, the Rockets finishing their homestand against Western Michigan. Once again, senior Lauren Raftel led the way with 17 kills. And just behind her, Becca Reedy with 16 kills. The Rockets put themselves behind 2-1 but came back to win the 4th set and dominated the 5th set, giving the Broncos no room for error. Senior Adria Pryor tallied 60 assists for the Rockets. This match was the Rockets' 4th straight conference win.
Every year, they're the top 2 teams. I mean, and Ball State included in that. So those 3 teams are the pinnacle or the premier part of our division. So to come off with 2 wins against Northern and Western back-to-back nights, it's a great feeling. It was a great job by our girls.
And from one hardcourt sport to another, the university just scored a slam dunk with the NCAA. Reporter Brandon Carnes hit the court for more details.
October in Savage Arena is relatively quiet, but come March, it'll be a totally different story. The University of Toledo has been selected to host games from the first 2 rounds of the Women's NCAA Tournament. The games will be played in Savage Arena on either March 22nd and 24th or the 23rd and 25th. The NCAA will inform the university by the end of this month which 2 dates to prepare for. The selection is more than just a credit to UT.
Our fan support's been fantastic. The university support, community support. We wouldn't be hosting if we didn't have the crowds that we've had in the past.
Among the other schools selected to host are perennial powerhouses such as Duke, North Carolina, Baylor, and last year's national champion, UConn. It's motivation for the Rockets, but Coach Cullip says March isn't priority number 1.
I'll be honest with you, we haven't talked about it. And I know they know because it's been in the news, but I'll be honest, I think our main thing right now is just to get better every day. We don't need to be thinking about postseason. We've got a season getting ready to start, so we're going to talk about that first.
With this selection, UT joins Bowling Green as the only 2 MAC schools ever to host a women's tournament game. For UT 10 News, I'm Brandon Carnes.
The Rocket women's basketball team is gearing up for the start of their 2013-2014 season, with hopes of being one of the teams to play in March Madness at Savage Arena. But it's not just the women on the roster who make a big impact on the team's performance. Practice players are chosen from tryouts, where few will be selected to train with the team. Majority of the players are made up of men, but some alumni join in once a week. Practice players are there anytime the women have practice, day or night.
We just help them get better every day. We, obviously condition pretty well. Make them better players every day. So that's pretty much what we do. Run offense and defense, and have fun.
Every practice player must meet NCAA requirements. These players volunteer their time to be a part of women's basketball and push them to win the MAC tournament this year.
It benefits us a lot just because going against guys who obviously are a lot stronger than us, just as far as physicality-wise, that helps us for when we're playing against girls. Obviously, they're not going to be as strong. And it teaches us to go at them and not fade away from contact and just be used to getting beat up pretty much.
The women's first home exhibition game will be November 3rd.
Wow, those girls are really getting a workout. I'm looking forward to this weekend's football game.
Yes, we're playing Navy at noon, where ESPN is going to be airing it live. ESPN.
Yeah, and it was ESPN News, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and Brittany Lucas will be there, and she'll have highlights for next week's show.
Awesome. Thanks, Jessica.
No problem.
That's it for UT 10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all of our UT 10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Dina Mitchell, Jessica Lemieux, and all of our crew, I'm Kristen Rosendale. Have a great week, and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.